Hello to all you suckers. I'm Excel.
And I'm the co-pilot, Dean Beans.
And this next hour is dedicated to you.
You are listening to the Sucker Stroke Hour.
Sucker.
Ooh, now that's sucker stroking.
That is definitely Sucker Stroking. And you are listening to the Sucker Stroke Hour. I am your host at Excel, or at Explicit Lyrics, should I say.
That was sweet. I just made all kind of ruckus just now.
Yeah.
Sorry, y'all.
Dean Beans getting ready to just knock the whole podcast down.
I was a fuck up.
Man, that's some sucker shit.
That is that. Look, and I can see the camera do like this on the screen.
You know, we was perfect right on time, and I just had to have something go wrong.
You did.
Yeah.
But it's cool. We human.
Murphy's Law.
And I think that's what it shows. We're human.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, icebreaker. I didn't even discuss with you today. This is
Okay.
my sucker shit of the day.
Okay.
I seen a post by comedian Godfrey and two other guys. And they put up this soundbite that is supposedly being Diddy smashing Meek Mill.
Oh, I heard that. Somebody at my job had it and played it for me.
So you play the audio and you just can't help but to hear Meek Mill's voice. Mm-hmm. But like tons of people have debunked it. It's some video, some porn video from some gay guys. Now my question is, all of these people that are validating this, how y'all know? How y'all know the exact soundbite of a porn? Like, I watch porn. I'm a porn guy. It's been a minute, but I watch porn. I can't tell you, oh yeah, that's from Booty Cheeks number 35. I wouldn't know.
Yeah,
So
unless
how do y'all
you was
know?
watching it. But you know what? It's crazy because there are straight people who get off on gay porn.
So are they like wishful thinking gay? Are they like about to be gay?
I don't know. People have strange fetishes.
On a not so straight, not so narrow?
Like maybe they don't want it to happen to them, but
But they want to see it.
yeah.
They're mentally gay. They're emotionally gay.
Is emotionally gay a thing? Because I think we just made it a thing.
Emotionally gay.
Uh-huh.
That should
Visually.
be in the that
Visually
should be,
gay.
Visually gay. That is in the dictionary, the Sucker Stroke Hour dictionary. Visually
gay.
AKA emotionally gay.
Yeah.
Gay, very friendly.
I think that's a thing now.
Yeah, that's really
Yeah.
a straight man.
You would be surprised with that. It's no different from, you know, some of the nasty stuff that people like to watch but don't partake in. Like, what's the difference between watching a midget? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not getting ready to go, or I'm sorry, little person.
Fellas, and don't y'all niggas lie. Don't lie.
You gonna take her down?
If it's a fine little person, grown little person, most dudes will do it.
I'm just saying.
Most dudes
some
will do
wouldn't
it.
though.
Mo-
What about old people? People have sick fetishes.
Most people
I ain't
do
gonna
it.
call it sick. People have fetishes.
Yeah, well, I mean, what if a guy just like a wrinkle or two?
What if he like her with her boobs to her knees?
Yeah, so here's the question. I'm a guy. I don't know. Does the coochie age visually like the face and the body do?
I don't know. I mean, you get some grays down there. I don't know if it.
Grays, I'm talking about like, you know, when the
Like
skin
start to
starts sagging
sag
and
and
wrinkles and stuff. Do the,
Oh, I don't know.
or do it stay like a fresh peach?
You ain't never watched no old porn?
I did, but they did.
Was
but,
it wrinkly?
But see, I don't watch the ones that they're older, but they still like, damn, you can get it with your old ass. I ain't never watched like somebody that looked like what's the old girl name from Golden Girls?
Sophia.
Sophia, yeah. They ain't look like Sophia.
I'm saying, but people have fetishes, so I'm not.
People do.
Yeah, so I mean,
What do they call that?
a fetish.
Old ass fetish?
Yeah.
God, I got an old ass fetish.
Yeah, people have fetishes, so I'm not necessarily
That
like.
old lady might give you the business though. She got years of experience, decades.
I don't want no person that.
What if she had a half a century of experience? 80 years old. She probably been smashing since she was 16. That's 64 years
Yeah.
of knocking dinglings down.
I cannot. Not knocking them down.
Knocking them down.
I'm saying, but I mean, if you think about it, now I don't know how they recognize a soundbite from one, because that's a bit much. Like, so
It's
how
way
often
too
are you
much
watching
porn.
this same one? Or maybe they heard it and then came across it while they was watching it. Then, like, oh, I just heard that. Like, this sound familiar. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I don't. I'm gonna tell you, the only porn soundbite I would recognize is Wesley Pipes, because he be cracking jokes and that should be funny as hell. Like, he talks shit and
I haven't watched porn in a long time.
Well, it's probably been a few days for me.
A few days.
Few
okay.
days. Yeah, a few days. But yeah, he's funny. So if I heard his voice, I would immediately be like, man, that's Wesley Pipes talking the shit he be talking. But other than that, I can't tell you what nobody sounds like. Anybody's voice.
I agree. I couldn't either.
Yeah, like even my fave porn stars.
You would be
I don't think they voice sound like.
Okay, so also you have to take into consideration that when it comes to those videos, there's people on the back end working the video. So like maybe somebody recognized it because they were there.
There was a
when
staff member.
Yeah, there was a staff member. Because true story, I used to work for a porn company.
Wait a minute. Tell me more.
I used to work for a porn company. I was not the talent.
Okay.
I was the person who updated the website.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so I would update the websites with the content and that type of stuff or whatever.
Was it good porn?
So one of the websites was a gay porn site. So male gay. So I worked for a company called EENT.
EENT.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they had two websites, EENT.com and EENT something else.com. And then they had one called Boy Fun.
Okay.
And it was funny because we used to do a little customer service. There was only like 4 people in the office, right?
Customer service?
Yeah, because this was when people was paying for porn. So, you had to sign up $29.99 a month to view the content.
What is the complaint of somebody watching porn? It wasn't long enough.
No, here is the thing. How do I put this?
Say it.
Imagine a charge comes up on your credit card as a woman, right? And you go, what the hell is
The
this
wife
for?
didn't know. Oh my God.
And so you call and say, I'm trying to figure out what this $29.99 charge is on my card. And then I go, it's for a website subscription. And she goes, what's the website? And I go, boyfun.com. I didn't sign up for Boyfun. Or they're typing in and you hear them typing and they go to it and go, what the? I didn't sign up for this. I need this canceled immediately. So then I have to go, well, do you have any men in your home? Like, do you have a husband or a son maybe who could have possibly used your card for the subscription or whatever? And then they hang up real fast.
Because it's the hubby.
Yeah.
Looking at Loose Dudes 37.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Boy Fun.
How many times that happened? A lot.
Yeah. It was quite a few times. Most of the time when we got a call to ask what that charge was, it usually was for Boy Fun.
Damn.
Yeah. Every now and again, we'll get the call about the other websites, and it'll be the wife calling because the husband then signed up and for the charge. But no, Boy Fun. And then imagine telling a lady that her husband signed up for boyfun.com.
That's how she found out.
Or her son.
I don't think there's any good way for a woman to find out about her husband.
Yeah.
There isn't a good way. It's just.
But what do you do with that?
I don't know. I'm a guy, and I don't like boys. So
I'm saying, like, well, what do you do with it? Like, once you find out, like, as the wife, like,
do
what
she stay with him?
You know what I'm saying?
I bet you it's some women that stayed with their down low guy.
Like, how does he get himself out of that?
You can't. He's too busy getting in it.
Agreed.
How would you react?
If it was my
found out
husband
looking at Schlong dong number 5.
Lucy, you got some splaining to do. There is no way I'm just gonna sit back and let that just be that.
You would ask for an explanation.
I definitely need an explanation because I'm not
Okay.
gonna just assume that he was the one who signed up. So
You know what?
Now once I find out that he is the one who signed up, now we got a problem.
Oh, an explanation on who signed up.
Yeah. I wouldn't automatically assume it was him.
I'm about to say,
because-
I thought you was like explanation of
No.
why he's watching.
No.
I'm like,
especially
what
because
is
with all
a
the
good
scamming
one?
going on in the world, it could have been somebody who tapped into my credit card and did it. So I'm not going to
Facts.
automatically assume. But this was pre-swiper no swiping. So this is like when they was calling in. Nah, somebody in your house got your credit card.
Watching Dirt Diggler number 8.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh my god.
So yeah. No, if I found out that my husband was watching it would be over, because at that point, like, bro, what are you hiding?
So guys don't really care if they find out they girl is watching girl on girl. Well,
It's a
let's
double standard.
Let's say if I found out my homeboy was watching it. Man, how would I feel about that? Like if he just, yo man, let me show you this. Open up his phone and he forgot that he left the phone on some shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And
So
it's-
guys in the
it's-
comments,
and
how
it's
do you
Super
feel?
Smash Brothers number 8. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck is you watching, man? Oh man.
So it's true story again.
Oh shit.
Back when I was rapping,
Okay. You still rapping?
yeah, I mean, yeah, no.
Mm-hmm.
But back when I was like prominent, like I was heavy on the scene.
Okay.
I had a whole crew. Remember, we was Connected Entertainment.
Yeah.
So JD came across. I try not to say names. Damn it, I said his name.
Too late.
JD came across somebody's Instagram, MySpace that we knew,
Okay.
and went through his MySpace, and it was so much gay stuff in there. We had no idea.
It was somebody that was in y'all crew?
It wasn't somebody in our crew. It was somebody that we knew. Somebody that we knew that he was working with, who had logged into his like computer or something on some promo stuff.
Okay.
Or gave him his password for some promo stuff, because he a party promoter.
Was it a secret MySpace?
It was not a secret MySpace, but he was not out of that closet.
But he got it on MySpace though.
No. In his inbox.
Oh.
Yeah. So imagine finding out your homeboy is cut like that way.
Yikes.
Like
So-
you on there promoting parties and clicking on stuff. Like, why would you give somebody your password if you had that going on and nobody knew?
So for him, DM meant do me.
It was crazy because, and me and him was together at the time, so he founded it. Oh my God, come here. We like this.
Dude was hot dogging.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
And that's how we found out.
Damn. So later on, okay, to today's times, is the guy out the closet now?
I don't know, because I don't talk to him.
In this day and
not
age,
that I'm aware of, but he could be, but I don't know. We don't talk. I don't talk to JD anymore either. So
right. I don't know why people in this day and age is still hiding.
I don't either. I think you do yourself a disservice by hiding at this point.
Yeah, because nobody cares anymore.
They
like
don't.
that's what you do.
They don't.
Like I guess I would be upset at my homie if I found out. Like you could have just told me that you was like that.
Yeah.
Like,
well, I mean, we can't say nobody cares, because people do care, because people are cruel.
people are cruel.
Yeah, so I get it. I just think it's
But not like
a
it
lot
used to
more
be.
acceptable now
Yeah.
than it once was. I agree.
Yeah, like that's what you do, man. It's just when we start talking that shit, just
Yeah.
we just gonna stay out of that realm. I ain't gonna talk about mine. You don't talk about yours. Let's keep it even.
Yeah, I agree.
Because other than that, you gonna say something and I'm gonna turn my face up because I just don't. It ain't no way. I just don't get it. But that's your biz, bro.
I concur.
Do what you do. Hey.
So, okay.
Uh-oh.
So, our topic of conversation today
Yes.
is expectations in dating.
Expectations, and
but
dating.
not just expectations. What do we consider unreasonable? Because there has been an ongoing conversation online
Yes.
about nonstop about what women require in dating and what men require in dating.
Yes.
And there has been so much back and forth.
Yeah.
Right?
That's why they need us.
For real.
Because-
So let's drop it on the table.
Drop it on the table. The unrealistic and
Unrealistic
realistic. I think we
expectations.
should go back and forth instead of one of us going through our whole list.
Well, I think we should just talk about talking points. I don't even think it should be a list. We should just go through, and because you're going to have some stuff to say about what I got, and I'm going to have some stuff to say about what you got.
Okay, cool. I got some stuff here.
Okay,
So
so do I. I have some stuff on here, but I also have some stuff on, and I got both. So, and in asking some people about what they feel unrealistic expectations are in dating, I found out that I might be a little unrealistic as well.
I found out I might be an asshole.
Yeah, so I found out I might be a little unrealistic because, and I'm gonna drop this like it's hot right here.
Okay.
One of the things that I require upon us, talking or whatever, is to know your credit score and how much you make.
How soon?
Immediately.
Like first date immediately?
Oh, I'd segue that right into the conversation.
First date, hey, what's your favorite cuisine? What's your credit score?
It don't go like that, but I mean,
Nah, see, that would turn me off.
see?
Yeah.
But it's not like that. So it's not like it's usually like we talking, conversation is flowing. I flow it into the conversation, and then it'd be like, well, I work at the such and such. Okay, well, you work there. Oh, okay. Well, you must make good money there. Okay, blah blah blah. Then it turns into
My hands going towards the off switch. My thing is, I understand because I know you, I know your intentions. But somebody else who I don't know, I just met, the second they start to segue into what kind of money I make and my credit score, I'm going to start thinking that they all about the money.
Oh no, I do in that part of it because I do know that men think that. So I'm very vocal about why I ask. And
Yeah.
it's really because, I mean, one of the first questions you ask somebody is, are they single, right? So in saying that, I'm divorced. So the conversation leads into.
Do I ask that? I kind of don't.
You don't ask, are you single?
You sitting in front of me?
I mean, I'm saying like I'm talking about on the meet and greet. Like when you first like, hey, what's up?
Like,
You got a man.
I want to get your phone number.
Yeah.
Give me your credit score?
No, I'm talking about asking, are you single?
Yeah.
It's one of the first things you ask, right?
A lot of times I don't. I just,
But my divorce comes into play.
Okay.
Because I'm recently divorced. So with that coming into play, then it becomes a conversation about how things ended, so to speak, without it going too far into my business. You get what I'm saying? Like,
okay. So you got a segue
Yeah.
of this happened and I want to ensure that this doesn't happen
Exactly.
again.
Exactly.
So where you at on this?
Exactly.
Okay, so
Exactly.
I can say because I understand that, and I'm the same way on mental health. So in the beginning, I asked somebody like, do you have any mental health issues? Do you need medicine for anything?
That's a really good fucking question.
Dead ass. Because
That is a really good question.
do you have anxiety issues? Is it depression? Because are you seen a therapist about it? Do you got it under wraps?
Because you'd be surprised how many people are.
You got control under that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm never going to be with somebody that has those kind of issues and don't have a hold on it of some sort.
Okay.
Because there's no way out good. There's no way out.
Agreed. Because once you fly off the handle, it's going to go left. It's going to go all the
And
way
you don't
left.
necessarily
And I
have
don't know how to
control over it.
handle it either. So
Nobody
I'm not
does.
equipped to handle that. Like,
Nobody is.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So, okay, I agree. But some people are undiagnosed.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they might not be on no meds. They might need some, though.
Yeah, exactly. So, but, a lot of times they'll say, oh, I got anxiety. A lot of people don't know what comes with anxiety.
Yeah, that's very true.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
The
Okay, so then what's the expectation?
expectation.
Mm-hmm.
I would expect expect you to tell me the truth.
But I mean, is the expectation that you not plan to deal with anybody who has those issues, or having the issue is not the problem? It's being able to control it.
At this point, I don't know if I would, because I've dealt with it several times, different scenarios, and really put forth the effort to try to, be there. But you can't combat depression. Mm-hmm. That's a personal thing. It ain't nothing you can do. And if they can't get a grip on it, it's gonna come on to you. Mm-hmm. Pause.
That's what he said.
It's gonna come on to you, and you can read this anywhere. Being with somebody that has depression can cause you to have depression.
I can believe that. It's a trickle down effect.
And it's not to knock people who have issues. It's just, if you do got them, I'm gonna need you to get some help, or I can't be here, because you ain't ready. You ain't ready for a relationship if you ain't ready for yourself.
Mm-hmm. So going back to our expectations, hit me with one.
So I think what is reasonable for a woman to expect is for a man to do the heavy lifting.
Okay.
I.e., all of the stuff that our bodies is genetically built to do. Take out the trash, shovel the snow, change the tire, do the plumbing, and all of that.
I think that's reasonable as well.
Yeah, I think y'all expecting us to know how to fix shit is reasonable, because we are men and we are built to do this kind of stuff. So when I see a guy sitting in his car, and this actually did happen.
And the lady outside changing the tire?
No.
Oh.
They were waiting for AAA to come and change the tire.
I think we had this conversation.
Yeah, I ain't like that. But if I see the lady changing the tire, I'm going to have an issue. Now, I can say that me and my ex used to change the tire together. She was really tiny, and the spare was under the car. And she was like, I'm small enough, I can get under the car. She liked doing stuff like that. So she would go under and get the tire, and then I would do the rest.
I don't know if I'm really mad at him waiting for AAA, though.
I'm mad at it.
I mean, fuck it. I got the membership. Especially if I call.
Now we got to wait an hour.
That's not necessarily true. If I call and they say they coming in the next 15 to 20
they
minutes,
ain't never
let's
15,
wait.
20 minutes.
Now, if I got to wait an hour, then...
it's always an hour.
And what he got on, because I might not want him to fuck them Gucci's up.
Man, change your tire, bro.
No, I might not. Hey, that messing them shoes up going to cost us more than AAA coming to fix this tire.
But for the most part, men doing the heavy lifting and women expecting it, I think is cool. The only time I've ever had an issue, I was dating a woman that lived like 30, 40 minutes away from me. And she was like, whenever it's snow, I should take my ass over there and shovel her snow. I say, so if it's a bad snow, I'm supposed to risk my whole life.
I'll be over there in the morning.
If you don't take your ass out there and shovel that damn snow.
Oh, no, I'm not shoveling snow. Absolutely
I'm saying,
not.
if it's
No. You can come in the morning. You don't have to come shovel it today.
Let's say she had to get out the house or something. It's let's say it's in the morning and it's snowing heavy. They're saying it's dangerous on the roads, and the mailman still gonna come. You got to make a pathway for the mailman. You wouldn't make a pathway for the mailman?
Because I'm not shoveling snow.
You don't deserve no mail.
It's gonna. That snow gonna stay there until some guy comes and shovels it. I'm not shoveling. I've never shoveled snow a day in my life, and I'm not gonna start now.
Now, I'm the type that'll go shovel the snow. But if you expect me to risk my life,
that's what I'm saying. It can wait till the morning.
Like, I'm not doing that.
It can wait till the morning. If I was out of town, it would wait.
But that's the only time I have an issue. It has to be extreme.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't expect you to come do it in the middle of the storm. But when you come over tomorrow, I'm gonna need my show snubbled.
You need your show snubbled. Your show snubbled.
My snow snubbled. My snow shoveled.
Yeah, but I think that's reasonable though.
Okay, that's reasonable.
It's reasonable. Take out your trash, shovel your snow. That's reasonable. That's reasonable.
I think it's reasonable for women to cook and clean.
I think that's reasonable.
I think it's also reasonable for a woman to present herself as cooking and cleaning if that's what she does, even if they're not married.
I'm not mad at that. So
I don't understand women who hold off on that.
I think that they are some suckers because they expect the man to do that heavy lifting, but they won't do that for them. Like, I'm not gonna be a wife. Well, quit asking him to be a husband then. Shut your ass up.
Okay.
That's not fair.
I have an unreasonable
Give me an unreasonable.
Expectation.
Unreasonable.
And this is not just dating. This is in relationships.
Okay.
Oral when she's on her period.
That's unreasonable?
Absolutely.
That's reasonable.
It is not.
Why?
Because a lot of women, like there are some women who, for them, their hormones go on 10. Most women, though, don't want to be touched. You feel icky. You cramping. You like, I don't want to be touched on my period.
I know some women that want to be touched.
I said there are some. I'm not one of those.
Yeah, I've definitely dated women that was
it's
like...
31 days
lay a towel
in a
down.
month. I ain't even talking about that. Like, I'm talking about... because you on your period, I gotta wait.
Yeah.
That's so selfish.
Bullshit.
That's so selfish.
Why is that selfish?
Why is it not
What's
selfish?
selfish is making me not get none because
See,
you
that
can't
is
get none.
great. That is gaslighting at its fucking finest. If you don't get out of here, oh my
So
God.
you telling me
that is so selfish.
So what you telling me? If you can't get none, I can't get none.
That's not what I'm telling you. What I'm telling you is mentally, I'm not even in the space for that.
Okay.
And so the fact that you have no compassion for what I'm going through as a woman in those couple of days and can't wait is crazy to me.
Okay, let's say you dating a guy. He found out he got diabetes. He's exercising to get rid of it. You know, he doing his thing. But you know, diabetes make you go phew, 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 Lake Flaccid every so often, right? He go Lake Flaccid on you. He can't give you the peen. Would you be like, just eat the box?
No.
Really?
No. Our relationship is going to go downhill.
He's getting better.
I hear you. I'm not one of them people who just eat the box and then that's it. Like,
You ain't never just was like, be a munch and get out of here?
That's cool, but no, that turns me on. So at that point, we got to get down. Like, there's no.
So that means if he out of commission, just ain't nothing happening.
It's gonna be some issues. I mean, I could deal with that for a minute, but how long I'm gonna deal with that? Like,
I don't know. I don't have.
That's what I'm saying.
I have
Like,
a scenario. Well, damn. So,
but see, that's different because that's not once a month. That's not 3 days out the month. That is all the time.
is it with diabetes all the time?
That's what you said. Every now and again, it boom, boom, boom. Like, okay,
Well, yeah,
so
they
it's
say-
sporadic.
they say-
for me, you
yeah.
know when it is. Like, okay, right now my cycle is the 12th through the fucking 17th of every month.
So a whole week, we just got to go with no action.
It ain't even a whole week. It's like 5 days.
5 days, no action. Not even a little lip service.
No.
No.
And here's the
damn it.
thing. If I want to do it, it's different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To be expected to do it is another thing. So that's what I'm saying.
I think
because I'm not
expecting
saying that I
sex-
would never want to do it. What I'm saying is for you to expect me to do it is not that's
right.
unreasonable.
Okay.
To me.
I'm going to match you and I'm going to raise you one.
Okay.
Unreasonable. When women expect us to just know how to please y'all without any damn instructions. Some of y'all harder to put together than Wayfair furniture. I'm just saying. And y'all just expect somebody to walk right in the door and just be the shit. And when they ain't, they in the text thread.
Definitely in the text thread, going to the group chat with it.
But in real life, we got to learn y'all bodies.
But here's the thing.
You could be super fupa.
So I'm gonna raise you one because a lot of men take what they did to another woman who she really enjoyed it and think that the next lady is supposed to enjoy it too, and that's not how it works.
I think that's some BS personally.
That's not how it works. Like just because she like that, I don't like that. Like
I'm saying for anything that somebody does well, they had to learn and practice. Any profession, you got to go to school, get
I
trained.
agree. First of all, she needs to learn her body before she could teach somebody
Yeah.
else how to, please her or whatever.
Yeah, and what a lot of women don't know is, so fellas, if y'all don't know, if you're gonna mess with a girl that you're excited to be messing with, go ahead and pregame. Because we're going on a date on with you, and if we know we gonna hit it, we've been fucking you in our head the whole date. So by the time we finally touch that mug, it's like boom goes the dynamite. And then we in the text thread. Soon as
He
he
definitely
touched
in a
it.
text thread. But we can tell the difference between, oh my God, he was so excited and his thing don't work. We know
can
the difference.
tell.
Yeah.
Listen.
We know the difference between that being an excuse and it really being the thing.
Listen, I've been in predicaments. See, you know, I ain't got no shame. I've been in predicaments where I was like, if I get that, it's going to be a bad day because I ain't pregame and I am excited.
Okay.
I'll be like, look, if we do it, we going to have to do it twice.
See, that's what we supposed to do.
Because that first one, grease lightning. Pew!
That's what we supposed to do.
Yeah, but some don't.
See, that's the problem for me.
Some don't. See, me as a guy, I already know. I'm going out with you. I don't know what's going to happen. Let me just go ahead and pregame because I don't know. In pregame, so when I go in, I got my A game up. You know what I'm saying? Let's do a couple shots of tequila. Got my super juice in me. Boom, boom, boom. But a lot of times, and see, I'm the kind of guy where I will learn you immediately.
But that's what you're supposed to do.
You're supposed to. But a lot of times, the second a guy put his peen in the box, the woman expects him to know what to do, as if box is universal. It's not.
Well, I think it's the opposite. A lot of men think that box is universal. I don't necessarily think it's the woman. Honestly, if you pay attention to the way a woman's body react, you'll learn a lot.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll learn what she like and don't like. Just
and when
based
she
off
say
of,
when she say ow, that don't mean go harder. that's a for real ow, bro.
a lot of times, if you pay attention to a woman's body while you're in the act, it maneuver it you know her
It
mannerisms
does all kinds of
and,
stuff.
and
Dry up
her
on you.
moaning and all of that. Like, it all plays a
Absolutely.
part. And I think that's a part of learning. If you pay attention to what's going on while you down there or whatever it is that you're doing, like,
Nobody learns.
You'll learn a lot.
Unrealistic is expecting expertise of the other person and of themselves.
I mean, okay, I get that too.
You're not an expert.
Hit me with another one.
Hit you with another one. Okay, this is a reasonable
Okay.
protection. Y'all expect us to protect.
So that's on
you.
my list too.
Protection
reasonable.
is definitely. You said unreasonable?
For reasonable.
It's reasonable. The
For
only
reasonable.
time it's unreasonable is when y'all starting shit with people.
Okay.
You start shit with somebody at the bar. Now I gotta go beat this nigga up, or you wearing something there. You know for sure somebody's gonna harass you, and I gotta go check this nigga. I'm like, come on, man. I understand you should be able to wear whatever you want to wear. You
Yes,
should.
I was gonna say that.
However, it is wolves out there, and I can't control the wolves. And
Right. So I don't think you have to go beat the guy up. I think you remove yourself from the equation. So, I mean, at this age, we don't have no point to prove. So if somebody getting unruly, then it's just like, let's go.
right, but
That's
then
what it
how
is.
many times are we gonna go out and have to leave? Like I want to go have fun.
If that's the case, then she ain't for you.
You know what I'm
If
saying?
every time you go out, you got to go through
like
this,
she
then
want to
that's-
have a
that's
whole
flaw.
ass cheek out.
If that happens, that's a flaw. If every time you go out, that's the issue. That's a flaw.
Yeah.
Like that's something that you have to come to a determination on whether it's something you're gonna deal with or you're gonna leave for.
Yeah, I've had a situation where I was out with somebody, and she wasn't dressed scantily clad. She just had a nice body, right? And this guy was just lurking. I mean, super lurking, like that kind of lurking. I'm like, I walk over, I say, "Hey, bro, I understand she look good. That's my lady, though. Can you just chill out?"
Yeah, because your body can bang in jeans and
Yeah.
and a turtleneck.
Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? So I nicely said something to him. He was like, all right, and then continued to lurk.
So people just weird, right?
And then laughed at me. So he was trying me. So
Oh,
now
yeah.
I'm like, I'm about to beat this nigga ass.
No, you just remove yourself from the equation.
Now I goes to go beat the nigga ass, and my homeboy, God rest his soul, he bigger than me. And I ain't a small guy. He put his hand on my chest. You ain't going to do shit. And then she got mad at me because I wanted to fight the guy.
Because you
But-
did want to fight him?
The guy, she was on the dance floor by herself, and he was circling her. Literally.
Why was she on the dance floor by herself?
It wasn't nobody dancing. She liked to dance, so she was dancing.
Why you wasn't dancing with her?
I was DJing.
Oh, got you.
I was
Got you.
DJing. She
I
danced.
missed that part.
Yeah, I didn't
Okay.
say that. But
Okay.
yeah, me and my mans was DJing together, and
Okay.
I was DJing.
Okay, well then that makes sense.
She doing her thing, and I said, hey, man, DJ
yeah, but
for
you
me.
can't let her mess up your money. You in the middle of making
You
some
ain't
money,
about to be circling my girl, bro. Like, you're
So
he was,
then what you do is pull her off the dance floor and sit her next to you.
And that's fucked up. Now she can't have fun because of him. Nah, fuck you, bro.
But then you gonna ruin the fun anyway because you about to shut the party down.
So what?
So what difference do it make?
So he
at least this way the party continues.
win?
She get to drink. She sit next to you, enjoying your company,
And she
you
can't
still
dance,
It's still
which
part
what
of
she
protection,
wanted to
though.
do.
It's you saying, "Hey, I noticed that this guy is on some really weird stuff. I need you to come sit next to me." And maybe
barbarian.
maybe eventually he'll clear the dance floor and no longer be over there. Then she can go back to dancing.
Once I said something to him, he was like, "I'm about to fuck with this nigga," because he would look.
But that's my point. Had you not said anything to him and said something to her instead, again, that's a part of protection.
Fellas,
hey, come over here and sit next to me.
This is the thing, fellas, and I know y'all don't agree with me. When a guy is literally lurking and circling around your woman, you don't know what that guy's gonna do.
Right. So pull her next to you. Get her away from him.
I can't let my girl have fun now because of him.
No, she can. But
no, get this nigga out the club.
I'm saying
I end up getting him put out.
Okay, or that too, have him put out. But there's a way to de-escalate the situation without making it seem like, you got to be hostile with him.
Caveman.
I'm just saying, which brings my next point, the submissiveness.
Submissive.
Because dudes always swear that they want a woman who is submissive. But a lot of men don't know the difference between submissive and controlling. There's a difference between.
I want somebody to define submissive. Please define that for me.
Submissive is like what you just said. Pretty much submissive is allowing you to lead, right?
Okay.
But in a relationship, for me, I think men should lead where they're strong and women should lead where they're strong. I don't think there is a leader.
I agree.
There shouldn't be a leader.
Mm-hmm.
And in men's eyes, there's a leader. Like, yes, you could be the head of the household.
I think in women's eyes it is
but you
too,
don't
though.
You don't have to lead in everything, but that's the problem.
A lot of women say that. I need a man to lead. You need to be a leader. Act like a leader and I'm going to let you lead.
Yeah, but see, when I say that, I mean in certain areas. Because I'm going to lead where I'm strong. Like in my previous marriage, I handled the finances.
There's nothing wrong with that. If you're better at finances.
I was better at finances.
Yeah,
so
nothing wrong with
I
that.
handled the finances.
Yeah.
To leave him to the finances would be suicide. So why would I do that?
Right.
You get what I'm saying? But to some men, it don't matter who better. I'm the leader. What I say, go. You get what I'm saying? And that's not submissiveness. That's control.
And I actually hear a lot of women say that they want that.
So here's the problem.
It's unrealistic on both ends.
On both ends.
Yeah.
And that's what I was about to say. Here's the
Unrealistic.
problem. Not only is it unrealistic on both ends, it's women say it because it sounds good. So what do they call it? Pandering. So you hear women say, "Oh, I want a man that'll lead. I want a man."
They
that'll
really
lead."
don't want that.
But
shit.
it'd be the same women who you would talk to their exes and they'd be like,
she wouldn't
was aggressive. She was it'd be that chick.
Yeah, I agree.
So it sounds good to say because everybody talking about being submissive, right? But truth be told, that's not what she want.
Yeah,
She don't really know what she want. But for most men, they don't even know what submissive is, but they want it. How you want a chick that's submissive? In their heads, a submissive woman is the woman who shuts the hell up and does what he tells them to do. Because you always hear black men say they date white women because they're submissive. No, you can control them. It's a difference. It's a difference.
See, in my world, some submissive means you the one that gets spanked.
Does everything have to lead back to sex with you?
That's not sex.
Spanked?
Yeah,
We going in the bedroom.
It's S&M. You don't have to have sex to do S&M. To be do bondage.
You see me roll my eyes.
You don't. No, it's a wide world of that shit.
There is so many different
A
ways to
sub
define.
is not always getting smashed. Actually, majority of the time they not getting
There
smashed.
is so many different ways to define submissiveness
A sub.
in the relationship, not in the bedroom. Dean.
I asked you to define submissive. I don't want a woman that just does everything I tell her to do. I don't want a combative woman. That's what I don't want. I don't want a woman that doesn't know how to come to a resolve without combating me. Like that, a lot of women call that a challenge. You don't want a woman that's a challenge. No, I don't.
Oh, yeah, I don't
I want
call
a
that a
compliment, not a challenge. Like I don't want to challenge. I don't want you to challenge me. I don't want you to be getting at me. Like, no, let's figure some shit out. If we working together, let's work together. So,
I agree, but that's also what I said about leading where I'm strong and you leading where you strong.
yeah.
Like,
if you good with the money, especially, man, if you know stocks and shit, go ahead and make us some money, baby.
Let's invest. You know what
Here,
I'm saying?
I made this money.
What's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Yeah. And if something else that I'm good at, I'm like, trust me, I got this. Like, if you was wifey and I'm like, yeah, I'm about to paint this bitch, I'll be like, hey, babe.
Exactly. It's what I do, right?
Like, I'm going to help, but your lines are straighter than mine.
Exactly.
You feel me?
But you have to be confident enough to say, you better at this than me. Which some men aren't. You'd be
Which is
surprised how
weird to
many
me.
insecure men I come across, like, or men who feel like, because we had this conversation in one of the earlier podcasts too, that because I work on houses and build stuff and paint or whatever, that is it's masculine, right? So they insecure by it. Like, I've been in relationships where people see some of the work that I did and be like, did he help? And now he feel away because no, he didn't help. I did this on my own.
See, me
You
as
get
a
what I'm
guy,
saying?
I'd be like, hell no, she did that shit. Show her some other shit you did.
Exactly.
Like, nah, I wouldn't care.
You'd be surprised how it makes some men insecure.
Man, I do not care. Like, being with somebody that is talented and great is such a plus. Because me, in a relationship, I like being a cheerleader, motivator. Hell yeah, babe, do that shit. Y'all ain't fucking like I like that shit. I like to, when you do stuff and you do it great. I show that shit off. Why would I want to be greater than you at something that I don't do?
Exactly. Okay, so I have one that is actually for you.
For me.
It's because it's for men. It's
Men.
an unrealistic
Team men.
expectation. It's an unrealistic expectation that women, and not me, but I've seen online, that they ask for in dating.
Uh-oh.
Paying for the babysitter when it's time to date. Have you seen that?
Huh?
Because I've seen that. So now the expectation is that the guy is supposed to pay for the babysitter if he wants to take her on a date.
Are you serious?
Dead ass.
Really?
Yeah. And I think that's so unrealistic. That rate's right up there with ordering my kids some takeout when we go on a date. Like,
that is going to make men not want to date women with kids more than they already.
ain't that crazy? So now you got to pay for you want to take me out, pay for the babysitter? That is crazy. If you don't have a babysitter, then you're just not free that night. Call me on a night that you're free. Yes, I have seen women say that they want the man to pay for the babysitter.
I'm
Floored.
blown away. I'm absolutely blown away.
Yeah.
Pay for the babysitter.
Pay for the babysitter. You
So now
haven't heard that?
So now I gotta pay for some food, and I can't take you to Cheesecake Factory. I gotta take you to somewhere like Ruth Chris or something.
I'm happy you said that because that's something else. And this was what I was going to tell you. Remember I said I had something, epiphany that I came to earlier, is that women are a lot more unrealistic than men. I have way more that apply to women than I do to men because Cheesecake Factory is a date.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Know your audience.
Know your audience.
Know your audience.
Agreed.
So when we talk about Ruth's Chris and Ocean's Prime and those expensive restaurants or whatever, one, I'm the kind of girl who those dates don't impress me because most of the stuff on the menu I don't eat anyway. But two, those are like celebration places for me.
Right. We don't go somewhere fancy.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's your birthday or we celebrating something. You got a new job or something like that. Let me take you somewhere nice. But first date, I don't even know if I like you. No. And so my biggest point with that is if we're just dating on a first date, I go on a date, and this is me speaking from a guy's perspective. I go on a date, I spend $200 at Ruth's Chris. I decide I don't even like you. So I'm not even going to talk to you again.
I just blew $200.
But then now I take somebody else on a date, like maybe 2 days later. I spend another $200 because she want to go to Ruth's Chris.
And the babysitter.
This is an expensive habit. Like, how do women think that this is what men are supposed to do?
They crazy.
And then I got called a panderer online before for saying, you can take me to Starbucks. Because I don't even know if I want to be around you for all them hours.
It should be a coffee date.
I literally just want to see if we even have any type of chemistry.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then we can plan a date. And or, I mean, if we had a couple of conversations on the phone, I get it. But all those fancy restaurants, we don't have to do that.
Now, I can understand if the person who's paying, they got it like that, and that's their thing to do fancy restaurants all the time.
Agreed.
Then that's
now,
what it
I
is.
agree with
That's
that.
what it is.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I think the
But the expectation being there is crazy.
absolutely crazy. Especially that one chick with the $30 for lunch thing.
Yeah, that was crazy
like,
too.
Girl, if you don't go to Jimmy John's or somewhere and get you a damn sandwich and shut your ass up. Jersey Mike's.
I think that the internet has the expectation of women, what they expect from men, going crazy, because we're in the age of internet models, Instagram models, and these chicks who have access to the ballers, right? Mm-hmm. Who have access to the men with the money, because they have all these 100 and 200,000 followers, and these men who are in their inbox who will spend this money. But the average woman does not have that. But because she sees that from these Instagram models and influencers, then in her head,
I can't read.
It's his Cash App. In her head, she feels like she should be able to do the same thing. Like maybe she feels like she's just as beautiful, right? And so she feels like she should have access to the same things, and it don't work like that.
It don't work like that. What people got to realize is your swag gets you everything, not your ass. Let's put that on a t-shirt.
Now, here's another expectation in dating, right? So the infamous, if you accept the invite to go out of town with a man, there should be no expectations of sex, right? Where the bullshit button?
A bullshit?
It is.
Yeah.
A bullshit. Let me explain something to you.
You getting flued out, you getting blew out.
First of all, let me explain something to you. If I accept a flight out of town with a man, he better put out.
High five to you.
Okay, I am not accepting unless I'm talking on day one. As soon as we get to where we going to the hotel, baby, you know
beating
what's
the guts
on.
up.
You understand me?
Mm-hmm. I get
and
it.
all I'm thinking about on the plane is that.
I agree.
Wait till we get to this hotel because it's going down.
Box talk, homie.
There is no woman on earth who should, and I don't. All that he shouldn't expect it because yes, he should.
Yeah.
Yes, he should. He should definitely expect it because you thought he was flying you to paradise so that y'all could look at the moon and the stars. You
going on trips is very intimate.
Book a girl's trip if that's not what you want.
Facts. Now, once again, if this rare guy is out here, that's just his thing to take folks on trips and he don't expect nothing, then hey, that's his biz. But on average, don't go out of town with no damn body if you don't plan on smashing.
I'm going to tell you this, men. If you, how do I say this? If you invite a young lady out of town, she accepts, and her expectation is that she does not have to put out, you a sucker. In her head, you a sucker.
I'm going to add an addendum to that. Homies, if you invite a girl out of town and you ain't sure if you can smash, you crazy. You a sucker. Don't invite somebody out so you could possibly smash. You need to already have been smashing or know that y'all gonna get down. Or don't be buying no damn ticket.
I mean, that's true.
Like that's
true, but she shouldn't accept unless she plan on doing it. And it's not necessarily because she's obligated to, but I'm just not accepting an invitation to go sleep in a room with a man for days and that not be where my head is.
I totally agree, but the unspoken rule is not agreed upon across the board.
It's not, because women feel like they shouldn't have to, and I get it. You shouldn't have to. Again, it's not an obligation.
Have to
but
sounds real bad.
Don't accept the invitation in.
But like, come on, man. you know he brought you out here to clap them cheeks.
You already know, so then don't accept that. Don't accept it.
Yeah, don't be on the BS. So we just got told that it is time to give somebody some lunch.
We are giving away lunch money for those of you who are on the YouTube channel.
So y'all love being on Facebook. Which camera we on, Miguel? This one. Y'all love being on Facebook. But what helps us out is when y'all go on YouTube and watch it. It's a whole thread that you can still comment on. But we actually make money when we get viewers. So when we get the viewers, we make the money. That means we can pay for this and keep doing these dope shows.
Yeah. So
to reward y'all, every week we gonna give somebody lunch money. But you gotta be on the YouTube thread. So for all you people on Facebook, we could be buying y'all Jersey Mike's or Cheesecake Factory.
Right.
Okay, so we got a few people on YouTube right now. Let's see. Give me a number between 1 and 20.
6.
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Merch Music. Send me your cash app.
Merch
you got
Music.
Lunch.
Send a cash app. We are going to send you lunch money.
Lunch money for Merch Music.
Okay, so until we get his cash app, another expectation from men that they expect from women, and this is some men, not all men.
This unrealistic or realistic?
Unrealistic expectation is that you meet a woman and she is into like makeup, lashes, that type of thing, and you try to get her to go natural. Like, why do men do that? You don't need them lashes. You don't need that makeup. Like, women don't wear makeup for men.
I say that's a case by case thing.
I think it's unrealistic though. It's unrealistic to think that you just gonna talk to your woman and she's just gonna stop wearing makeup because you don't like it. Meet you somebody who don't wear makeup then. You'd be surprised how many men do that. Like they see you barefaced and then all of a sudden it's, oh, I don't understand why you wear that in the first place. Like,
I've been that guy, but I can say that I probably come from a whole different place than those dudes. So I'm only going to say that to the woman who will not be caught dead without makeup, eyelashes, ABCDFG.
Right. Not the woman who occasionally wears it and goes out.
You just put it on every so now and again. You know, you going out, you want to do your thing, cool. But the woman is like, I can't be seen without this stuff. But I've heard it all,
and most days I'm only wearing lipstick and eyeliner.
Yeah.
Like I usually don't have anything on my face.
Yeah. But you have women, and I'm only saying this because I was in that profession. I was knee deep in seeing the insecurities of women. And every time it was a woman that had to have a full head of weave, would never show their own hair at all, always had them damn lashes on, had to have their face beat all the time. Mentally, they were so insecure in themselves that you will be dealing with a problem that's going to come out in so many other ways. So it ain't all about just what I want to see. It's actually about what I do see that you ain't even seeing in yourself.
I get that for a woman who always has to have her makeup
if you
on.
gotta have it. I'm like, come
on.
But
I hear it from
Where's
guys.
the grocery store find that?
I hear it from guys, and I don't even when I'm just in lipstick. Like, seriously?
That's because you look like you got you got skin from the heavens above.
I'd be like, bro, I have lipstick and eyeliner on. Like, seriously?
You are a rarity where your natural skin looks like you got foundation on.
Okay, I'll take that.
It's a rarity. Other women ain't like that. But you got a lot of women that are very beautiful without all of this stuff, and they think they look bad.
And see, somebody said, no, women, they do not wear makeup for the men. They don't. Women don't wear makeup for men because most men don't even like makeup.
We know that.
Yeah. Well, no, a lot of men feel like women wear makeup to get men. And I'm like, that's not why women wear makeup.
No. Women dress up, wear makeup to shit on other women.
It's not even just to shit on other women. Like, maybe dressing up is, and the BBL shit, all that is. But makeup, sometimes it just helps boost your confidence and how you feel about yourself.
I get that.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
a lot of times women be in competition with women.
With makeup? I don't think
I'm talking about
makeup is
just
not
the
a
way,
competition for us.
just the way y'all look, period. Yeah.
The makeup thing, I don't think is. I think it's about how women view themselves.
I'm saying overall. When y'all go out, y'all be in competition with one another. Let y'all see a girl that got the same dress y'all got on.
Now I get
I don't
that.
like
I
that
said
bitch.
that. I said dressing, but the makeup part,
It's
the
a
makeup
part of
of
it.
it,
That's a part of it.
It's not.
Yeah.
I'm a woman. I'm telling you, it's not.
You don't wear makeup often.
I don't, but I'm telling you, it's not. So look, I got another one.
Wait.
Oh,
I
you
ain't
got
said,
another one?
Yeah.
Okay, come on.
This is unreasonable. Oh boy, this is gonna set somebody on fire. It is unreasonable for a woman, and I'm talking teen women. I'm generalizing. I know that some women don't apply, but for comedic purposes, I'm talking about all of y'all.
Here it comes. What you about to say?
For y'all to say, "Love me for me."
What?
Yes,
Why is that unreasonable?
it's unreasonable because A, you barely you anytime. You accessorize all the time. So how the hell I'm gonna love you for you when you ain't you right now? So get the hell out of my face with that love you for you. and B, y'all love us not for us, but for what we do. So no, I ain't loving you for you. I'm going to do it just like you do me. I'm going to love you for what you do for me because that's how y'all treat us. And at the same time, you ain't you right now. So how I'm going to love you for you and I don't even know who you is
That's
because you
not
don't look
fair.
like that. Soon as you go home, you come out your damn cocoon and it ain't a butterfly. Who is this person? This ain't who I damn met. So get out of my face with that love
That
me
is
for me
not
stuff.
fair. Love me for me is like saying like. Love me for me. I can't even get it out. Love me for me is like saying take me as I am.
Exactly. You ain't as you are.
Yes, I am as I am.
You ain't.
Why am I not?
Look, man, you got a whole fake ass. You got fake titties. You done took your hips and your damn stomach and just put that mug in your butt. You got awnings on your eyes.
Awnings.
And you call them lashes. I can't even see your eyeballs because you got these umbrellas over your damn face. You got injections in your damn lips. You got this hair that's tearing your damn edges out. These baby hairs looking like ocean waves on your damn forehead look retarded. Who are you? Who are you? And that's why a lot of times men be like, man, can I just see the natural you? This ain't you. So how I'm gonna love you for who you are when you afraid of being who you are? Get out of here.
I get that. But I ain't one of them women, so that don't
Unrealistic.
apply to me.
It don't apply to you.
Yeah,
But
so-
like I said, for comedic purposes,
Yeah.
teen women,
I get it.
y'all
But
failing
that
on
don't
that
apply to me because I'm all natural. I ain't had no work done, so I don't know about none of that.
I'm gonna give you another unreasonable.
Okay.
When women think that my food is they food.
Your food is.
Get your damn hands out my plate.
What?
If I went out to go get food and I
cannot
say,
believe you.
babe, you want some food? Nah, I ain't hungry. When I come back, don't be
you-
walking over grabbing my fork.
You should know better. You should bring her some food anyway.
So that's
You know
so
your girl.
I'm like, you hungry? Nah. I'm gonna go where I know you like this, and I'm gonna get that shit because if you touch my
Exactly.
food, I'm gonna be mad because I got enough, just enough for me to eat what I like.
That is so mean.
My food ain't your food.
The woman's expectation is your food is my food too.
Unrealistic.
It's not.
It's
and you should be
unrealistic.
okay with me coming and putting my finger right in your plate and picking that
I'm
fry
gonna
out.
go get me some Thai food and then make you a peanut butter sandwich. Eat that.
Your food is my food.
No, it's not. It's unrealistic.
How dare you? That's not unrealistic.
Unrealistic.
I feel attacked.
Abortion?
I feel attacked. I feel so attacked. Oh my God.
Your turn.
See, man, all serious now. I'm gonna follow that. I'm gonna follow that
I got
up.
some serious ones too.
I'm gonna follow that up. Cutting off people because we started to date, like be it friends and that ties into
Who are the people we cutting off? Like all of the potentials?
so not just potential. So a lot of men have an issue with If I was friends with this guy and he don't mean nothing to me, but we friends, we cool.
Mm-hmm.
Why he hanging around?
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like some men, like that insecure shit, I can't stand for one.
I was about to say, depending on the man's security, that could be unrealistic or realistic.
See, you're not the man for me then, because it's a lot of men who have a problem with women having male friends, and all my life I've had male friends. I'm honestly one of those people who feel like two people who smashed before can still be friends.
I agree.
So
I agree.
I ain't even one of those. I don't feel like I should have to cut my friend off because now you in my life. Like,
I don't think you should neither.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this person existed before you even got here.
To
now
me, that
how
shows,
here you come.
if a woman just cut off all her friends because she with me, I would say she's not loyal. You don't have no loyalty, and something will happen where you.
But
ain't
she's
gonna be
trying
loyal
to
me.
please. She's trying to please this guy who some people don't have a sense of what's the word I'm looking for. Like she's trying to please this guy, so she can't.
Mm-hmm.
She can't hold on to her friends because what he's demanding, she's adhering to.
Yeah, I don't think that's cool. I actually had a best friend like just clip me because she had a man, and then try to be buddy when something was going on between them, and I was just like, nah, we can't be friends no more because I'm not expendable like that.
See, I don't do that. I'm not gonna clip my friends because I got into a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, they were here before you.
Yeah.
So that's a problem for me. Like, it's an issue out the gate already, because if you take an issue with the fact that I have male friends and you mad because I'm not gonna cut them off, that's a problem. It's gonna be a problem.
But what makes it sometimes realistic is when we can see that nigga is waiting like Double Dutch to jump in the rope and get the buns. You got some guys who are friending.
It's about trusting your girl too, though.
Absolutely. No, I'm not.
Because truth be told, there are situations where the guy might have been, he'd have had feelings from day one and just never acted on them.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
But it's certain things that guys will do that the girl might not catch that is just disrespectful, and we'll see it. And we'll say something. Now, I do think that the person that's saying something should tell the woman, this is what this guy is doing, so that she will understand.
Yeah, she gonna have to see it for herself, though, if this is somebody who she genuinely considers a friend.
Yeah, like, you gotta say it. You know what I'm saying? I've had that situation where I'm like, you say it's your best friend, but nah, this nigga is waiting for the buns. He's just waiting.
I get that,
like
but in that instance, you have to be able to trust the person you with.
Yeah, I didn't have no distrust for her, but you bringing him around and I'm supposed to be cool with this nigga. I can't be cool with this nigga knowing that he on the prowl.
Okay, I get that too.
You know, you want me to shake his hand when he's clearly being disrespectful. You ain't catching it, but I'm catching it. I'm not about to be cool with this nigga. I'm not shaking his hand.
I don't know. I do have the gift of discernment, and my intuition has never led me wrong. So I'm able to see it, and I know which friends like me and which friends don't.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So it's no secret to me. So my thing is, I'm okay with pulling back from certain people, but I'm not cutting people off because I got into a relationship with you because they were here before you. I'm not doing that.
A friend liking you doesn't bother you. Hell, I like you. I know somebody else is going to like you.
Right.
But it's just the things that they do to try to inch at it that make me say no. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
I get that. But see, so having a valid reason is different from just being like,
I don't like your male ass friends.
Yeah, why you got all these male friends? Like,
I feel that. Yeah, then that makes it highly unreasonable.
Yeah, that's unreasonable.
Shit.
I'm not cutting off my friends just because you came around. Like, that's
agree.
not how that works. Like, clearly you're not the one for me in that instance.
I agree. Okay, I'm gonna give you a reasonable for women. When women want us to just listen and not try to solve the issue, y'all just want us to listen. And
that's
be the
unreasonable.
soundboard. That's reasonable.
Oh yeah. That's definitely
like,
reasonable.
It's in us. The second it's an issue, something make you feel some way to try to fix it and solve it and come up with a solution. And sometimes y'all just don't want that. Y'all just want to get it out.
Yeah. And sometimes I just want to vent,
be held, or just somebody agree with you for a second. Hell yeah, fuck them hoes.
Exactly. I understand, babe.
Yeah. So listening, I think, is reasonable.
Okay.
Another reasonable is thinking about her when you're out. And this is something I had to learn. I go out. I'm hanging out with the homies. Me and the lady didn't plan on doing nothing. We stop at this food place. We get something to eat. I come home. You know, what'd you do? Oh, I went out with the homies. We went and ate, blah, blah, blah. Why didn't I grab her some food? Or call her and say,
that's very reasonable.
Yo, I'm at blah, blah, blah. Do you want something from here? At least that, you know, because a woman will do that all the time. So I think it's reasonable for a woman to expect a man to think about her when he's out.
I'll take that one and raise you one. I think it's absolutely unreasonable to set a curfew in a relationship.
Unreasonable for curfews?
Yes.
Agreed.
Like, we grown. What do you mean curfew? I think what comes into play is
distrust.
The communication. Mm-hmm. Communicate to me that you out and you doing whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, because truth be told, by the time you finish doing whatever it is you're doing, I'm probably at home sleep anyway. Mm-hmm. But I think the communication piece of it is the most important part. You saying, you know what, babe, we just left this, what's it called? We about to go play poker at such and such house. Mm-hmm. Like, that's the part. I don't care how late you're out. My thing is, have you communicated to me that that's what it is? Like, you can't just leave the house at 5:00 in the afternoon and then 5:00 in the morning show up. Like, that's not how that works.
I agree. Now, I think that applies to people that live together.
Agree, but people try to set curfews for people who don't live together.
Man, if I don't live with you, don't be on my head like a hawk. Now, I understand I lay next to you.
You'd be surprised, that insecure shit. They calling the phone, blowing your phone up. Where you at? Where you at?
Trying
Where
to
you
see
at?
where
Where
I'm at. Like, I changed my mind. I went over here.
Driving past his house and all that. I've never done that.
Yeah, like, nah, going with that. I'm straight.
Okay.
I'm straight with that. Okay, so here's another unrealistic.
Okay.
Being mad at us because we don't put the toilet seat down.
That is very reasonable.
It is unreasonable.
It is reasonable. What do you think the lid for the toilet seat is for?
The lid?
Mm-hmm. Why do you think toilet seats have lids?
I don't know. Why?
Because the splash when you flush the toilet can go all the way to 6 feet. So if you have your toothbrush next to the sink and the toilet and you flush the toilet, you can bet your bottom dollar that some of that splash from the toilet is going on there. The whole purpose is to put the lid down, and then flush the toilet. That is how a toilet works. That is a very reasonable expectation.
Imagine this. 6:45 in the morning. You're a guy. Mm-hmm. You wake up with King Wood. Mm-hmm. Like you always do. Mm-hmm. And you got an upward curve. And you got to go pee. And this damn seat is down. And your target is smaller. You already got to bend over like a damn teapot to even aim your shit down. And you got a smaller target. It is.
So raise the seat, but put it back down when you're done. Have you ever seen a toilet seat in a commercial that was up? That started
I don't give a damn about no commercial. I ain't peeing in that toilet seat.
On a box.
Listen, let me tell you something.
Toilet seat up.
Let me tell you something I did. One of my exes had complained about that shit. I said, I'll tell you what. Next time I got to pee in the morning, you hold it. And she like, what? I said, we going to go in the bathroom. You hold it. And we going to see if it go in there. So we went in there and I stood up. I said, go ahead, aim it down. It was pee everywhere. I said, yeah, ain't that easy, is it?
I cannot.
So
this is
quit. She was like, but when I got to go to the bathroom, then I fall in the toilet. I said, I want to hear that shit, because when you go to a public bathroom, you never sit on the seat. You cop a squat. So just cop the damn squat anyway.
You're not popping a squat at your home.
Man, listen.
You pop a squat because you don't want the nasty germs on the toilet seat.
Just like you want us to take a second and just lift it up, you can take a second and lift it down.
That is very unreasonable.
It's unreasonable. That's what I said for y'all. Want us to leave it up.
It's unreasonable for you to leave it up.
It's unreasonable.
And expect for us to put it down.
It's unreasonable for y'all to want us to lift it up.
The way
we got a loose fire hose.
Did you hear what I said? Off, huh? A toilet seat. It is a toilet seat. Put the seat back down.
The seat is for boo-boo.
It is not a urinal. It is a toilet seat. Put the toilet seat back down. It is very unreasonable for you to ask a woman to put the toilet seat back down.
Y'all selfish.
After you the one who lifted it up. You lifted it up. Put it back down.
Y'all selfish.
That is crazy that you feel like that. I had one ex-boyfriend who thought like that, and it was crazy.
Selfish. Reasonable is my last. I got one more reasonable, one more unreasonable.
Okay.
Reasonable is when y'all say you make time for what you want.
I think that's everybody.
Well, some people
That's
feel
across
like,
the board.
if I'm busy, I'm busy. But it's like, if you're too busy to give somebody any time, then you just don't need them.
So my thing is, and what I say is, I don't have time. I make time. Because I don't. My days are very busy.
I have time.
I don't have time. I make time, which also is why I don't want my time wasted. The minute you waste my time, I'm done. I don't have time.
I have time, but it's when everybody else don't have time. That's when I got time.
Late at night.
Or during the day when everybody at work.
Oh, at work. Yeah.
I'd be like, yeah, hey, what's up? It's like, nigga, I'm
Everybody
at
be
work.
like, I'm at work.
And then when they ain't at work, it's like, you ain't got no time. I'm like,
Okay.
sorry.
So my last two is, it is unreasonable for a woman to expect a man to pay all the bills.
Unreasonable?
Unreasonable.
Okay.
And I say that because, yes, a man is a provider. But if we are going to be honest, so he going to pay all the bills and then you going to do what?
What she want to.
That's cool if you got a millionaire or a man who, let me put it to you like this. It's unreasonable for a woman to expect a man to pay all the bills, especially if they just barely making it.
Yeah.
That's not cool. Like, you looking for a man, yes, he can pay all the bills, but now he's unable to save.
Yeah.
And that's crazy to me. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, you saving your money.
Just in case he mess up, you good. Now,
Okay.
if the man pay all the bills and woman pay for all the fun and y'all have a lot of fun, then I'm like even Steven.
That's how my marriage was.
Yeah.
But to expect him to pay all the bills. So I think, honestly, and me and Kalia talked about this last night, it is, the expectation should be, I think they said 30% of whatever you make or whatever. So if he makes more than her and they're both putting in 30%, then naturally he's going to pay more. But they're both putting in the same percentage.
I'm not mad at that.
You get what I'm saying?
I'm not mad at that.
And I think that makes more sense as opposed to just being like, I want to find me a man who's going to pay all my bills. Like, no, I don't need a man to completely.
Or just say 50% of the bills. It's like, but what if that 50% takes more of
her money, right?
Or
and
his money.
now she's struggling and he okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think for me, it's about what works for the household too, right? So to just flat out be like, I just need a man to take care of all my bills is very unreasonable.
And why y'all got expenses that is tearing y'all asses up? Like, be smart about it. Don't.
I agree, but sometimes you get put in situations.
Yeah, sometimes you get put in situations, but sometimes people feel like
They living beyond their
I
means.
make X amount of dollars. I'm gonna live like I make X amount of dollars, but you supposed to live like you make less than that.
That's very true.
And then now all your money is caught up in bills, and then when something bad happens, that's when shit hit the fan.
That's true.
Okay.
Last one. Expecting exclusivity while dating.
Agreed. Unrealistic.
Unrealistic. Yes.
Unrealistic.
There is no way that you should be exclusive with somebody with no title and no commitment. Like, and some people don't understand that. Like, how can you date more than one person at a time? Easily. Just like this. I'm going to go out with you today. I'm going to go out with him tomorrow. And if you ask me, did I go out with him tomorrow? I'm going to tell you yes.
Yeah, I did.
Because I don't have a problem with that. And I don't have a problem with a man doing the same thing. Because until we exclusive, this
We're
is how
not
it works.
exclusive.
We're not exclusive. So you're
Right.
free to date whoever you want to date.
I agree.
Problem is people lie about it.
Because
That lying stuff,
people chumps.
I cannot.
I think the scariest thing for people is the truth. Nothing's more scary than telling the truth.
So people lie for two reasons: that they fear consequences or they fear people. I fear neither. So I have no reason to lie to
tears in a bucket.
anybody. So don't ask me questions that you don't want to know the answer to, though, because I'm gonna be honest. So the minute you ask me, am I seeing somebody else? The answer is yes. But I'm also not going to ask you who you're seeing because I don't
Right.
want you to ask me.
Right.
So
Don't ask me if we smashing.
I can, the entire time that we are just dating, you will never hear me bring up another woman and ask you who you dating or who you talking to, because I don't care. The minute we become exclusive, I'm going to tell you whatever loose ends that you have to tie them up now, because at this point it's just me and you.
Boom.
And I'm gonna do the same.
I'm not mad at that because
Yeah.
that's all communication.
It is. It's all communication.
I'm not
but
mad at that.
People still lie about it.
Okay, this is my last unrealistic.
I thought you was done.
No, I said a realistic. I only said one. This is my last one.
Okay.
Okay, now I'm generalizing. Team women, team men. Okay. For teen women to expect teen men to be faithful is unrealistic. For teen women to expect teen men to be faithful, unrealistic.
For teen women to expect teen men
Yep.
to be faithful.
In a generalizing way.
I don't know if I understand. You got to explain
women
that.
expecting men to be faithful.
Period? Across the board?
Across the board.
Is unrealistic?
Unrealistic.
No man can ever be faithful?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying that cheating is a team effort. We can't do it without the women.
Yeah, but I mean, some people just don't have no moral compass. Right, but
I mean, we can't be
but it's
unfaithful
a conscious
without the women.
decision that you're making, regardless of the woman who is playing a part.
Make it
in
not
that.
available. Do we want to do it?
I think that is absolutely asinine that you would sit here and say that. Like, seriously. Like, what do you mean? This is absolutely absurd, okay?
We can't cheat without y'all. We need y'all to
But
do it.
that is crazy
Y'all
for
are
you-
a part of the debacle.
For you to sit here, so you're blaming cheating on all the women?
No, I'm not blaming. I'm saying we do this together. We work
No,
together.
that's not how that works. Because if
Yeah.
your moral compass would stop you from even going in that direction, she wouldn't even be thinking about cheating with you.
Sometimes women be coming at us. Actually, a lot of times they come at
and
us.
you should have some discretion and some type of
Women should not want another woman's man if it was so bad. I don't even believe what I'm saying.
I'm like, are we serious right now? Like,
No.
I'm legit over here
Not
like,
at all.
like, what in the hell? Like, how did we get here? Like, not it's our fault. My voice that went up a couple octaves. I'm over here like, what the fuck is Dino?
Some bullshit.
Abortion?
That's what I'm on.
Bullshit. I was over here like, is he serious right now?
We can't cheat
Like,
without y'all.
not men can't cheat without women.
It's a team effort. Unless they on the down low. Then that's an all man thing.
First of all,
But when it's a man and woman, you can't have a side street without the side street.
I cannot. First and foremost, men cheat. Cheating is a choice. Let's start there. So if you cheat, it ain't got nothing to do with the woman you cheated with or on. It's your own moral compass,
But what do you
or
need?
lack thereof.
You know I'm bullshit.
Yes, but that's some bullshit. You had me over here hot. Like, what? I'm like, what the hell do you mean it's our fault?
You forgot the Sucker Stroke Hour is meant to poke fun. at
It is. You heard me over here like,
So
what?
I am definitely going to make sure I say things I don't believe in for comedic
what
purposes.
in the hell? Yeah, because truth
What was
be
that
told,
timeline like?
I cannot with you right now. Like, bro,
I love
somebody
you too.
come get Dean. I was like, excuse me?
To be honest with you, most of the stuff I said I don't really agree with, but
I
it's
mean,
funny
no,
to
some
me.
of it was true though. Like, okay, so we wrapping up.
Yeah.
But some of it was true. So some of the expectations that women set, and like I said, I came to the conclusion that women are really more unrealistic than men are, because a woman want a man who makes six figures, who pay all the bills, who do all this, who take her on $200 dates in the beginning and all of that. And
Beat the guts up only when she want them beat up.
yeah, and a lot of the things that men look for is actually kind of sexual. It's like they looking to have sex. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You want sex, cool,
and either you
cool
gonna give up the
conversation
buns or you ain't. You know what I'm saying?
And no confrontation. We don't ask for a whole lot.
That's what I'm saying. So honestly, and this is coming from a woman, women's expectations are a little more unrealistic than men's.
Team men won in this bitch today.
Yeah, team men won. Anybody who's watching this and feel like I missed the point, like that guys want from women, like please feel free to hit us with some inboxes, some comments, some something. Text me, do something, because I felt like the argument here, and I polled the people. I asked people,
Yeah.
and more people had stuff that was geared towards women being unrealistic than they did men. So that was like,
damn.
yeah, like, oh shoot.
Yeah, for anybody who's thinking that I was really serious about some of the stuff I was saying, I'm just bullshitting.
No, you got issues. You got so many issues.
I'm actually a really nice guy.
Occasionally.
I'm not a nice guy. I'm a fucking angel.
Occasionally. But this has been the Sucker Stroke Hour, and we have fun doing this every Thursday at 8:30, one of those times.
Yeah,
somewhere
Miguel
up
going
in
karate
there.
choppers.
Right. We always go past the hour mark. I'm going to take it. We did it again. We did have some technical difficulties in the beginning, but we got our sound back on Facebook, and we are trying to drive our traffic onto YouTube. So go to YouTube. It is EVRYTV Plus. EVRYTV Plus. You can watch us live on YouTube as opposed to seeing it on the Facebook live. Eventually, we will be clipping the Facebook and going straight to YouTube. So we want to drive our traffic to YouTube. So we appreciate all those who pay attention, who came in, who interacted,
Got a
who
laugh.
commented, who got a laugh, all of those things. This is at Explicit Lyric, and I am out.
Boom. Sucker.
You didn't say who you was.
Oh, I'm Dean Beans.
Sometimes you'll do things that'll make you a sucker. And sometimes you'll do things that you normally wouldn't do. You might do things that you wouldn't even do for your brother.
Sorry, brother man.
You look like a fool, thinking love is a good enough excuse. That make you a sucker. 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 That make you a sucker. Sucker. Sucker.